In case you were wondering how the production quality was so damn good. So I'm sitting here at breakfast right now, solo mission, and I look over and I see a super duper star, one of my good friends, Bezanson.
Hello everyone.
Boom, there he is. See that?
In the moment.
And this happens every day when you're at the Sweets here in Dallas.
Hi, I'm Drew Bezanson.
Two-time defending, third year in a row.
Four-time simple session champion.
Fifth time you win this event. Tell me how you're feeling right now.
There he is!
If Supercross is in town.
Middle of nowhere, Dallas. This happens every day. But we got to talking, and not only is this guy an amazing BMX rider, but he's also a dog lover. Because the first thing he did was say, "How's your dogs?
Yeah.
How's your dogs?
How's little Hanky?
Yeah,
How they all doing?"
So he shows me pictures and videos of his dogs, and I was so happy to see that. And I was like, "Yo, can we do Hanging with LAVS?" He's like, "Yeah, sure. I'll do it next time I'm in town." He thinks it's a big production, but because he could tell by like production quality on the whatever it is, he was like, "Yeah, you gotta have like 2 or 3 filmers and things like that." He doesn't realize that it's not like that.
It's a $100,000 project each one.
Yes, dude. It's a very big. That's like much like your project.
Yeah.
Like
Similar.
Like, kind of, but just a little. So that last project that you did, like where you're jumping all over containers and stuff like that, like how long did that take to set up?
Well, like the whole idea like spawned like the year before to really get the project rolling. But like where the project actually happened at my friend's house, like that was all wooded area, and like we cleared the land, like we got like a bunch of like big heavy equipment in, like excavators and like rock trucks, and dug rock out of his like land and built him like a big pond, but also took the rock and built the pad that all the containers are actually on. So like
really?
A year or two before the project, like that was just a full wooded area, but he had the land, so we cleared the land, so it's like everything was built from like scratch. So then like him and his dad, they own a crane company, and also too like have like trucking access
man,
and all that
that's
stuff.
so good.
So like there wasn't a project manager on it. It was just me and my best friend Jason like figuring it all out.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there was no pressure.
There was pressure, but at the same time, it was like it was a lot better because it's like you were just dealing with a friend, and he was so heavily connected like in the Maritimes, like where I grew up. So it was like a no-brainer and way too easy.
What kind of pressure? Who are you feeling a little bit of pressure from? Because I feel like if you have like other dudes and strangers and people that you don't know, and you built this monstrosity that's millions and millions of dollars, like to me it looked like it was like $1 million minimum production.
Yeah.
And like if you have your boy out there with his crane and his trucks and his being able to move all these containers, it takes off a whole load of stuff.
No, I definitely that was the goal. Like I went home to Nova Scotia, surrounded myself with everybody that I wanted. Like my best friends.
Yes.
I had Nate Wessel and Ron Kimmler come out and build it.
Yes.
Like I got to pick the build crew and everything. So I just like surrounded myself with the right people to be able to do that stuff, accomplish what I wanted to accomplish on my bike. But it was also stressful too, because like I just like would invoice Red Bull for the budget and be like, hey, like put the faith in me, where it's like if I invoice you for this project that we're gonna deliver something rad. But still it was like a little stressful because it definitely didn't go as smooth as planned. Like a lot of like rain delays and hiccups and stuff like that. So
Did you ever think I'm not going to do it?
No, like all
Okay.
the riding was always planned, but still, it's like we only had a certain amount of budget for like the filmers to be there for a certain amount of days. So like we had to do it like in like a 2-week span, and that was building all the ramps and filming on them.
Right.
So like half the clips in the edit, like that was me warming up. So it's like it's not like I had time to like practice on it. It was like, okay, I dropped in on once. Like let's start trying to film something on this because we only have a week.
Man, and so me and Drew did Bikes Over Baghdad together, and we had a really good time there. That was awesome. But how many of those have you done?
Now probably like 6 to 8 tours probably now. Like I can't remember the exact number of like total tours. Like I started in 2010 and I almost have done 1 or 2 tours every year since.
Really?
So I missed a couple years, but
Thanks, bro. Yeah, so you've missed 1 or 2 tours.
yeah.
That's been going on for a long time, dude.
Yeah. So like the first tour was I think 2009, and my first tour was like fall of 2010, and like most insane, most rewarding thing I get to do on my bike
Yeah,
every day. Like
me too. I loved it.
it's just like it's insane being able to go over there, see everything firsthand, and share our passion with them, and brighten up their days. And yeah, it's just like it's an opportunity that very, very few people will ever get.
Yeah.
It's like we get to go over there because we just kept riding a bicycle.
I know.
So
It's pretty insane, dude. When we were there, like the camaraderie and the brotherhood that you felt, it's like so strong. Like between you, me, Morgan, Kimler, and all the boys.
It's a good crew.
Laquel, yeah, like everybody is so solid that you see how when you're on the other side of the world how much it means, how much it matters for those guys. Because those guys, I felt like that with those guys instantly.
Yeah, it's a little taste of home for them because like there's also too like I know Catfish just used this example like they finished the tour and like someone came up to them like, hey, I've been over here for 6 months and this was the first time I've forgotten that I've been in the desert. Like the living conditions on some of those bases aren't ideal, but they're sacrificing them being comfortable to support and allow us to do what we want to do.
Yeah, it's pretty damn cool, man. It was a good time. So who are you riding for these days? Let's see you riding for Fox, Red Bull,
Toyota, DK Bicycles, Ethica, ODI Grips, GoPro still. Rider distribution, that's just like a deal that I've had for years. Yes, Randy.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, so I have a lot of amazing people helping me, and also too, it's like I'm going through knee rehab now because I'm 6 months at ACL surgery, and like now, like with all the support that Red Bull's given me through that process, it's like I have a whole new appreciation for the people I get to work with.
Right, and that's kind of why I wanted to talk to you. It's like you're going through a knee rehab right now, so you're 6 months down. You maybe have 2 or 3 more months left,
Yes.
right, to do it right.
Yeah.
So that's 9 months of inactivity, but you are the best bike rider in the whole entire world. So there's a different. It's different when you're the best bike rider in the world and you want to take 9 months off. They're like, that's cool. That's all right.
Yeah, but it's hard because like obviously like when I did it, it wasn't like I just couldn't ride BMX. Like my whole lifestyle was taken away.
Yes.
If I don't ride BMX, like I still love riding like mountain bikes, dirt bikes, and, going hiking, cliff jumping, like all this stuff that is active and you need a healthy knee for.
Yeah.
So it was hard to swallow at first, but I think like through the last 6 months and like obviously growing in other areas of my life, because this is the first time I've been off my bike for this long in 25 years. And it's like I got a glimpse of what life would look like without bikes in it. It's like I didn't like what that looked like at all.
No, it sucks, bro.
Yeah.
I have that life a little bit. Like right now, I'm going through the same thing. It's like, damn, what to do, how to do it, and what to do. So it's cool that you appreciate it because you definitely embody everything there is to in BMX. So it's pretty badass, dude. So I appreciate you, man. You're so damn cool and humble, and you be on my show and
Thank you,
everything.
sir.
Yeah,
Anytime.
Baddest dude in the world right here, Drew Bezanson.
I'm stoked. Flip whipped my first hitching post, but I want to dedicate that one to Scotty Kramer. I seen him do it over 10 years ago, and he was by far my favorite rider growing up, and can't wait to ride with you again, homie.